Today we are going to finally be free in our boy Vikavolt. I built up this agility Vikavolt HO team with throat spray. Now this game it looks absolutely terrible in because I've got a matchup against Florgus, but you know it's fine. Oh, and Chansey. We are facing Chansey like Gligar, just stall. My man, Crayon Eater boy here is literally loaded up stall. I've got a Glassed as well, haven't used this mod yet. You know, we're gonna look to cook. We are gonna look to cook as I get my rocks up turn 1, and I remind all of y'all right now that if you have not yet subscribed, definitely subscribe to the channel. We are on our way to 10k subscribers. I cannot get there without your help though. And so hey, drop a little subscription. I thought about taunting there, by the way, and then I just didn't because I didn't respect the stupid Pokemon actually going for Swords Dance there. This is kind of scary. Because I don't want to have to take a huge hit with my Glass. I think I'm just going to go Scyther here. I can even Terra normal immediately with my Scyther. Which I'm going to do, because if they stay in to try to pop me, I think I might just need to. Because I'm pretty sure Shadow Sneak from this one-shots me if they are the forbidden set with Terra Ghost. So like, we check this right now. We gotta hit him with the +2. Yeah. Look at his damage. Oh, you know what? It's a roll for me. It's a roll for me. I'll stay in. Ah, and I missed a Wing Beat. Yes! Just what I needed. Just what I needed. So, this mod's actually kind of worthless. So I'm gonna Swords Dance up here, and I'm just gonna go for my chip. Look at all that nice little chip damage. Is it crit me? Bro, what is this? I would've KO'd them there. I could CC here. They go Florg instead of Avalugg, unfortunately. Gotta go immediately into this. You know, this is not the best start to a game I could have hoped for. I will fully admit that. I am not in the greatest of positions. I'm just gonna Sludge Bomb knowing they're gonna go Chansey here. Could always try and get a poison, as we do not get a poison. Go right back into that, knowing that I'm gonna have to sack. I could go Glassed. I could Terra Ground. Main problem, of course, being the Avalugg is still at full. I don't really want to have to burn my Terrastallize like that. So instead, I'm gonna go Decidueye. I'm gonna Swords Dance up. If they go Uxie, I obviously could be Polter blocked, but kind of just is what it is. I'm gonna Terra here and Polter because I want Chip. And yeah, we still take a million there, but we beat down the Avalugg. That opens up the game a bit more for Glassed as well. So now that Mon is out of the way. As I go Uxie here, they might be Polter-proofed. I will be Shadow Sneaking here. They're gonna probably Terra here. Yeah. But it's still Chip, you know? And we force them to Terra with this, which is really good for me. I'm just gonna keep taking my chip. I'm just gonna keep taking... Oh, no, I'm a Leaf Blade here. Get on about. They would have actually given me this one, by the way. I'm gonna have to sack here, as they do make a good play there. Doubling back into you. I will now go into my Horse. As we've actually set the game up pretty decently for Horse to win, which is nice. My opponent can't Terra either, because they've done that with Uxie. Oh, please hit. Thank you. Nice. So we take that one down. I mean, we're in a nice spot. We know this is Wish Protect. Gligar's probably going to come out and try and Toxic me. Yeah, as it does. Can I win if this gets Toxiced? The answer may shock you. I don't think it is a yes. So I'm going to immediately go into this guy. Yep, take that guy out with a Flamethrower. I think this is about the only chance we have of winning. Getting rid of Gligar there is big, though, because it means Glassed isn't as threatened. As I'm going to plot up here. Literally, it's just to let my Glassed come out versus the Chansey here. That is the whole point of this sequence. I believe we can do it. As they go to Sid. How much does that do? Oh, that did nothing. Hello? Ate that up for lunch. Get out! Get out, stall noob! Yeah! Look at little Glastrier go. Get sniped. Get sniped, bro. So that was a very nice game, showcasing off how good Glastrier could be. Y'all saw, we got rid of Gligar, didn't have to care about getting poisoned anymore, and once we got rid of that table, Glastrier just has a huge matchup. Also helped, of course, that Uxie got weakened. I think terastallizing with Decidueye, definitely proving to be the wise choice because of how it forced my opponent to play. Also, I think the Uxie, if I'm remembering right, it was leftovers too, so it wasn't even polter-proofed. As we face another Florges, facing a lot to start this game off, or this live off. But I will lead Lycanroc once again versus the kind of team. We talked about with the Earthworm HO how, with that set, you have to be a lot more cognizant of how you lead. I don't think you need to be as cognizant with this. I'm gonna taunt you. They might you. They're mental herb. Well, in that case, I'll just set up Stealth Rock on the U-turn. Yeah. I just kind of know. So, they get their Reflect, which is interesting, because this doesn't look like a Hyper Offense team, you know? You've got... I mean, this could be Dragon Dance. Wait, what if it Dragon Dance? CM? Coil? Ooh, maybe I've discovered the hidden technique my opponent's employing. You know what's really scary, though, is this, Heracross, if it's Guts Trailblaze, it could easily defeat my entire team. And I will taunt you, too, even though he's got a Body Press here. I just don't want the setting up. As they go for an Earthquake, we eat that very nicely. They've only got 2 more turns of this. I'm going to CC here for some damage. Yeah, that doesn't count as damage, though, I fear. I mean, what is that? Is they Body Press me, too? Interesting. I really want to go Vikavolt. It's just, I don't think it could do anything yet. Yeah, but what if I still went it? Nah, if anything, I just go Salazzle here, right? I feel like Salazzle and Vikavolt are the only 2 ones I ever am switching to here. Hello. Hello, friend. Hey, let me agility up real quick. I feel like I'm gonna need to preserve my Terra this game. It's so sad. My own Salazzle beats up their team pretty well, too. Man, I'm going for game. Let me Terra if I'm gonna do that, though. If they Terra Fire, then they got me, though. They got me good if they Terra Fire here and Terra Blast me. If they start CMing up, it is kind of scary. You know, sometimes you just go for game. Sometimes you just go for game, man. Alright, leave me alone. Ah, there's... I'm so tired of this. Stop running this boring-ass Pokemon. Bring real Pokemon or I'm unsubscribing. You know what's really funny, too, is I kind of just need to switch immediately. Thankfully, I can just Encore here, and we will not be getting super smoked. However, it does kind of suck now that I've terastallized this Vikavolt. Yeah, I'm here to say that that's not helping you. I can just throw off a Sludge Bomb here. Yeah. I mean, this is never going to get to do anything else. We also get the Poison immediately. And I'm just going to keep Sludge Bombing. You can go Earthworm there. This is not able to Terra, so I can Flamethrower here. They could double. I'm still just going to attack what's in front of me, though. As they bring out the Uxie. Which I will not Nasty Plot versus, because I'm pretty sure my opponent... they could T-Wave, though. T-Wave would be bad. T-Wave would be really bad, actually. Ooh. Useful to remember this is Polter-proofed now, but Decidueye Shadow Sneak will KO it. I can just go Vikavolt here. I don't risk this T-Waving. They Reflect instead. Okay. Now I will Agility. Now I will Bug Buzz. You can T-Wave me here. I don't really care. Because they Memento. Hey. Hey, where's my attack stat? Oh, no. Yo, it's gonna be really good is when this Heracross comes out, gets its guts, trailblazes up, and just sweeps me. It might not. I do have multiple priority, and I could at least get a T-Bolt off before I go down, but... Salazzle comes out, though. I definitely T-Bolt you for Chip, right? Because, yeah, you KO me here, but this means you didn't set up. And that's really good for me. I'm gonna go out to the Sid here. Shadow Sleep could KO. Never mind, I forgot. They've got Reflect. That ain't ever KOing. Oh god, this is so ass. Why am I facing this trash team? How much does Quick Attack do? 32? That's without Terra? Oh, beautiful. Alright, Scyther. Hit him with the attack. It's too quick. Ka-chow! So we do take that down. I will Sword Stance versus you. Excuse you, sir? I will Sword Stance again versus you. Excuse you? I'm getting both these boosts. I'm getting all of them. Wait. If this is Scarf Heracross, it might still beat me down, but I'm getting all of these. I could do Wing beat this. He doesn't have Terra. He also has Heracross. I think he is Scarf, which means he might have Stone Edge. I say might, even though it's in the calc, because you never know. Quick Attack just KOs this. Incredible. Incredible work, Agent Scyther. Good work. Good work. So, okay, we're gonna beat down HO. Put some respect on my name, man. Very, very wonderful start. They got to the Altari. I'm just gonna Quick Attack everything, because I think it's really funny. Look at how fast the attack is. It's too quick. They can't keep up. Yeah. Easy Scyther game. Easy Scyther game. Love to see that. First it was Glassed. This game was Scyther. And for what it's worth, Vikavolt did force my opponent into playing a little bit weirdly. I think their Terra with Florges was pretty bad. They should have just been switching. I don't think you ever Terra there. Salazzle runs Encore way too frequently. And even if I'm immediately going Salazzle, right, I don't think you need to Terra. Now, based on the rest of their team, they didn't have a switch in. I think you leverage your Florges better that game, and there's a good shot that it will win. Because you look at my team, I feel like if you Terra later, it's probably better. Because even once you've Terra'd, I mean, I still got Decidueye, and Decidueye is a very easy response for me. We talked about this, I believe, a bit when I was talking about Florges, and if not, I might just be misremembering what I've said in video, what I've written to people over Discord and over on the forum. But one of the big issues for Florg 2 is something like Decidueye is really common. And Decidueye, at the very least, is able to apply a lot of pressure to Florg. Now, this is the Friezai HO, right? I think. There's like several copies. I'm thinking this is Friezai HO. And if it's the one that I'm thinking of, this HO has red card Lycanroc. So that's something. I'm gonna just CC. Yeah, it's the Friezai HO with red card Lycanroc. And as you see, bad set because this dude just gets entirely shut down. That's why you don't run red card Lycanroc. It's not good. It's not that it's not good, mind you. It's that it's way too matchup fishy. Because I get to do that. I get my rocks up. I took out their Lycanroc completely for free, and I also stifled this Hariyama for a bit. Which is, you know, helpful. Now this turn, I could go Decidueye and just Poltergeist, and it might one-shot this if I Terra. Decidueye also looks like it maims his team. Scyther could Terra normal, we do know that. If he was max, Polter... Yeah, Terra Ghost Polter literally just one-shots this. I'm gonna go to Sid. And I'm gonna just go for it. I think Terra Ghosting this game is really useful anyway. It helps me pick off Salazzle, helps me pick off Tatsugiri. I think it's worth it. And if they stay in and give me this spawn, maybe that means they're gonna go Scyther the next turn. And if they go Scyther... There's a good shot, by the way, on this team. If I'm remembering right, it's a Violet Scyther. Which means they're gonna really be hard-pressed to get a spin. Yeah, Dual Wing Beat doesn't KO me. And I'd be able to... I wouldn't be able to Polter him back's the problem. So yeah, we Terra Ghost, obliterate that. Salazzle comes out, and they forfeited me. I think they realized, hey, wait a minute, rocks went up. And that's the issue with running some of these teams. We face Crown Boy again. This is unfortunate, because I don't know if I beat Stall 2 times in a row. Bro, he's literally changing his team to C-Team. No! Now it's a Mismagius last. What elo is he at? He did drop after my battle with him. I will lead Lycanroc once again. I will be setting up my Stealth Rock disrespectfully once again. And I will be taunting this turn. Yeah, I don't know why he switched. I would have U-turned. He might not have U-turned though, so I shouldn't say that. But, I think that team from Frieza is actually, like, a great example, real quick, of teams that I would never sample team. And it's not because it's a bad team. It's because it's a team that I don't think is new player friendly. Teams like that are very hard to pilot, in my opinion, if you're trying to learn a meta, because they're so reliant on perfect play. If you let rocks go up versus that team, you're not in a great spot if you cannot find removal with Tatsugiri. And with how good Decidueye is, I just don't think Tatsugiri finds removal very frequently anyway. So it could be kind of bad. Also, here is like the freest glassed in my life if I'm CC, which is really funny. Hey, let me go Scyther once again in Swords Dance. And I do want a speed tie, nice. They went for, I'm guessing they're Will-O-Wisp at least. If they go Gligar, I mean, they're probably going for Toxic, right? If they go Table, I mean, I could do the same thing I did last game, which is CC the shit out of this. Oh, he lives that with ease. Yo! I got trolled. That's so funny. This mon took, like, no damage. Why does it take so little, man? Why is he might have changed it, or I might be forgetting what move I even attacked this with. Oh, I attacked it with Decidueye, that was it. Which, Decid, by the way, still kind of eats his team. Especially since I haven't Terastallized yet. I could have Terra'd there, I might have lived. And then you do a Wing Beat the next turn, but I think I lose Decidueye, not Decidueye, Scyther long term. Who do I want to go to here? This, I don't like going Glassed yet. Because if it's Body Press Avalugg, and we know it's fully physically defensive, right? Something like this exchange isn't too good for me. Let me get, like, the right EVs in here, too, because I don't remember my EVs at all. Shout out to PokeSlice for crafting this set. But, as y'all see, Body Press still does a ton. And even at +2, I'm not doing nearly enough. 152, is that right? No, wait, 152, and then we say Adamant, and then we start going down. Yeah, I don't know, is that right either? Am I 396? I'm 391. Again, I'm doing all this just to showcase to y'all the issues if I'm gonna go for, like, game with my glass, right? It's like, I've got Terra Ground, I do this little. If I Terastallize, I'm still not KOing it, and then it's got Avalanche. So I think here we go, Salazzle. And I just Sludge Bomb here. I don't need to think about going for, like, Nasty Plot. If they go Chansey, we just allow it and I switch from there. I think that's genuinely just the better play. I could even Flamethrower here because it would cover Gligar on a switch. Yeah, I'm actually gonna Flamethrower. I think covering the Gligar switch is better. The worry would be I Nasty Plot and they like T-Wave with this. But I actually do think that my Decidueye might just murk him. Question 2 is if this is itemless Uxie now. I'm gonna plot here. Yeah, because I'm just gonna Encore you now. And I can Terra Dark versus Gligar if I need. They know I'm Encore though, so I'm gonna Flamethrower here. Okay, well, yeah, you can do that a few more times. Because now, I think now I just Sludge Bomb here. And I'm gonna Encore you again. My opponent does not want to switch out. And now here I Terastallize into a Dark type so I don't get KO'd. I did not need to Terastallize into a Dark type because I KO'd. I'm so silly. But we beat down their whole team anyway. Okay. Sure. I didn't need to Terastallize. I thought this would live a hit for some reason. That was bad for me. But they're draining his Florges instead of Moonblast. So they just get super smoked. Interesting game. Interesting game for sure. So, what's the take from this so far is Vikavolt has done nothing at all. And yet, the team has won a lot. That's really funny. They lead off with this Goodra. I might just see this. I'm gonna see this because this mod actually walls a good bit of my team. I like getting the chip guaranteed. And yeah, this is a team I've used in Alive. This is I've got it in here somewhere. Oh yeah, right here. Yeah. Have fun. Oh, I can't link. Unfortunately, I can't link the team. Sad. I can't do the staple link team in chat and it say have fun. You hate to see it, folks. But it's okay. The chip on this is huge because it means my Vikavolt now can actually like break this. By the way, yeah, it is, as we see, it is Boots Goo, but we chillin'. Let me go back to this team. I'm gonna taunt that just in case he tries to get rocks. And I've got multiple options here. I've got, in some ways, too many options. I could go Glass, and I could SD. I could go Vikavolt, and I could Terastalize. Wasn't this, well, let me go back to this team real quick. Where is it? It is, yeah, it's Stone Edge. I also don't know how much I respect the damage Stone Edge is gonna do. Which is certainly something to keep in mind here as I agility up. Oh, I should have respected the damage of Stone Edge more, it appears. But now I'll Terra Steel here and Bug Buzz. Look at that! Look at that damage! Yeah, if I had Terra'd immediately, we would have been in an incredible spot. We got our agility up. We are unfortunately still slower than this. I maybe should have agility'd one more time to put myself ahead of this. But my opponent goes Bronzong, so I can just T-Bolt and do a million. And that's the extent of Vikavolt's usefulness this game. As I go into my Salazzle here, I'm gonna Encore. Man, I'm a nasty plot. They stayed in! You weren't so, you have a Goodra. I guess, yeah, Goodra's like almost dead, but still, you stayed in? In this climate? They're gonna Volt Switch here. But I think I actually... Nah, we sack. I should've just attacked, wow. Yeah, I thought they'd preserve that mon. That's on me. That's a bad play. I might lose this game now. Gotta go Lazzle. Yeah, because the issue here is I'm gonna have to sack stuff to actually avoid a loss. I'm gonna go Scyther here. Bait that I'm Choice Scarf. Give my quick attack. Ah, the attack is so quick. Yeah, we've lost. I misplayed. Decid, crit! They can also Terra Dark here and win anyway. Ah, we have lost. No! So, that game, the reason we lost is because I went for a game with Vikavolt. If I just don't go for it with my Vikavolt, what's crazy is I win the game probably with Decidueye. And again, I'm pretty sure it's Terra Dark on that team, right? Yeah. So they could have always had the resistance, but it would have been a better angle, or even just preserve it with my Glassed. But yeah, it happens, it happens. I'm going for my rocks. This Metacham lead is very scary, though. I have seen... God, stop with this bullshit. Stop with your terrible fake-out Metacham leads. I'm tired of it. Yo, if they're Bullet Punch, that's gonna be insane. Okay, they're not. They CC me. Yeah, that's fine. That's a lot better than, what it could have been. Yo, my Scyther 6-0s them this game, too. Kinda hard. Like, Scyther is actually looking vile. Ooh. Yeah, I do not envy my opponent for having to figure out their Scyther navigation. I might even just go to Decidueye here and Shadow Sneak. Like, this one's dead if I could do that. Man, I'm going to Decidueye. I'm Shadow Sneaking you. Get out of my sight. Scyther would be okay there too. If they go Cloth. I'm Leaf Blading here. They're gonna go for Knock. They're faster, that kind of sucks. But they're not. Why do you live? Bro, why do these trash bonds like always live a hit? Going for Bolter there, by the way, because I know they're switching. Shadow Sneak, if I Terra Ghost, it KOs. So I'm gonna Terra Ghost and KO. This is, again, this might be a bad play, because I'm just kind of tossing my Terastalize out like that. But we know we're faster than their cloth. So I kind of just don't care. This is going to Shadow Sneak here. I lied, it went for knockoff, which is a very interesting play because I was faster and could have just poltergeisted you into the Shadow Realm. And he goes for jab, he does get the poison. I go for crash though and I do 53, so who's really at risk here? Who's really at risk here, Sir Muck? You ready to take another crash? Ready to get these icicles dropped down your neck? If you even have a neck, because honestly I look at Muck and I'm kind of like, there ain't much neck there. This guy's gonna Drain Punch, he'll be faster. I'm just looking for damage at this point in my glass. I lied, we went for Flamethrower for some reason. This has Flamethrower? Wait a minute, that wasn't in the script. What the heck, dude? That's fine, we just get Decidueye back in now in Poltergeist. Goodra's gonna be able to come out and probably outspeed, but also since it's on ladder, there is a tendency for people to run max HP, max special attack, no speed Goodra, which I would outrun. So that's an angle you can play to. I'm probably going to preserve my Decid no matter what. Please KO. Thank you. I'll probably reserve it just to have the Shadow Sneak for Medi anyway. But trying to consider all my routes. I've also still got Scyther, which definitely eviscerates my opponent. As they go Muck here. And like I said, I have a Poltergeist. They did have Shadow Sneak. They just didn't go for it because they expected a switch. So very well done by my opponent. Unfortunately, this Muck is very, very weak. So I'm guessing you have Bullet Punch here. Yeah, they do. Oh, they're leftovers? In this climate? Can I go this and go for Bug Buzz? I think we actually go Scyther here and we do a Wing Beat. We also have to hope that this... Yeah, I was gonna say, we have to hope that he doesn't tear his Steel. Ooh, that's not good. Now I have to hope I live a Bullet Punch, which I don't know if I do. So I'm gonna switch. Because I definitely don't think I do. This one might win. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb here. Because they're always gonna go Goodra. Trying to think about the best way to win this. Terra Steel Metacham might be enough for them to beat me, though. I should have CC'd. I knew that was a risk. Not good. Wait, here. I mean, this is gonna kill me with Draco. The one route I have is hope that, like, Vikavolt somehow does it. If I get enough chip on this. So I'm gonna go for that route. And I don't get any poisons, unfortunately. I needed a poison on this. I'm gonna go this. I'm gonna CC. Choppleberry. I was wondering, I'm like, why'd this live? Excuse you? Do a Wing Beat here. I don't know if I can win. I don't think Vikavolt's gonna do enough damage. I'm gonna Quick Attack here just in case they don't fake out. I mean, I might as well go for chip, you know? This is gonna do so much with Psycho Cut, though. Ooh. Vikavolt might outrun the Goodra. And then maybe they go for a bad move. I think I just have to T-Bolt this. Because the issue is, if I... Oh, well they crit me too. That's not good. I was gonna say the issue is if I go for something else, then they're just gonna be able to switch anyway. Alright, be faster and crit. Yeah! We did it! Not bad! Vikavolt! You finally did something! You crit the Goodra! I don't know what their Goodra's EVs were. Let's see if that mattered. Say they're like completely offensive, for example. Which they're not, because we outran. So they're not. So instead I'll give them 52 HP. We did, what, 36 that was? Oh yeah, that crit hella matters. That crit always matters. I think that's a great one to end it on, though. Does that show up when I do this? Okay, it doesn't. I was about to say those shoutouts. Jimothy Cool got his video about to watch in the background. I hope y'all enjoyed Vikavolt. You know, it could have done better. But I think running into Chansey Florges multiple times is certainly limiting. And I think that'll probably be a huge restriction for it. Now, maybe you just run pivot sets with Volt Switch, and that gets you more mileage. A lot of people were... Well, a lot of people. Some people, I should say, were worried about how good Vikavolt would be, thinking possibly too good for any of this gen. And I'll be honest, I kind of tuned it out. I don't think Vikavolt has had any shot of being too good. Main issue being you lost Roost. And a huge benefit to Vikavolt in previous generations was you had a little bit of leverage around certain Pokemon, like, say, Steelix, for example, in Sun and Moon and U, where Vikavolt can constantly switch into Licks, and if it's not a Toxic set particularly, use it as a free switch-in. You can come in on Heavy Slam, not take much damage, and just roost off whatever damage you do take. Now, you don't have Roost, so you really gotta manage your HP better. It makes non-boot sets a lot more limited as well. As you saw, I mean, I'm running Agility Throat Spray, so I do take Rocks Chip, and I'm running it on HO because, you will not catch me getting goblined by Stealth Rock. But I hope y'all enjoyed this. Shoutouts, honestly, to Glassed as well. Glassed popped the hell off this live. I will see y'all in the next video. Take care, and peace.